What's up, good people? It's your boy Lloyd Knows checking in again. Back. Like I forgot something. And I know y'all didn't forget about the slap heard around the world last night. Man! Will Smith dropped his nuts in front of Hollywood yesterday, bro. And I commend him. First off, what's up with Will Smith slapping people? What's up with Will Smith slapping people? I mean, y'all remember when he slapped that reporter who, I think he tried to kiss him or something to that extent? I think he tried to kiss him. And remember he slapped the reporter? It was like an awkward exchange. It was a few years back, and he was on the red carpet, and this reporter like went in for a kiss, and Will Smith slapped him. It's like, it's the kind of slap you would slap when you're about to have a duel with someone. You take off your glove and you slap somebody. It was just one of those kind of slaps, man. It was so funny. And I immediately think of that when I see what happened last night. And you know, shout out to Chris Rock. But hey, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a Chris Rock fan as a comedian. But the more I think about it, he's not as funny as, I think he's a little bit overrated. I'll just say that. I think he's a little bit overrated. Maybe because of the East Coast bias. He's a funny comedian, a legend. I'm not really here to take credit away from Chris Rock. But I just, even though I am, in the same sentence, I just think he's a little bit overrated. That being said, he made some jokes in the past relating to Will Smith. Like they played a replay of a joke that he made a few years ago when Jada, I guess, boycotted the Oscars, and he made a joke about how Will Smith got $20 million for Wild Wild West, and as if Wild Wild West was a terrible movie. I don't think it was a terrible movie. I think it was a pretty good movie, to be quite honest with you. Obviously, wasn't his best work, but I thought it was a pretty good movie for that time period, And Chris Rock made a joke yesterday in regards to Jada Smith. Shout out to my mate, this man, getting it in this morning, making a special appearance. Anyway, not editing that out. Chris Rock makes a joke about Jada Pinkett last night at the Oscars, right? And Will Smith didn't take kind to that. Jada Pinkett's going through some personal issues. I believe she has alopecia, which results in her having a hair loss. And Chris Rock made a joke about her recent hairstyle. And I don't think the joke was funny. Like if it was actually funny, despite the I guess the negative side of the joke, if it's funny, it's funny. You can find humor in tragedy. Same thing that makes you laugh makes you cry. It's so true. But I don't think the joke was funny. It just wasn't funny on principle. And like I said, I don't know what he was going for with that joke. I don't know, if he was trying to get a laugh or just trying. I don't know what he was going for, but it just wasn't funny. And Will Smith got off his seat, walked straight towards Chris Rock. This is not scripted, and proceeds to slap him like a gentleman would. By the way, he just raised his hand and just slaps him and proceeds to walk off stage as if that was normal. I thought it was kind of funny. It was very awkward. Chris Rock did a good job of actually playing it off and not making a big scene out of it. But obviously it was a scene to be made and you couldn't help but notice it. But I think actually Chris Rock, despite the joke being bad and whether or not he deserved to be slapped, I think he actually handled it very well. Being put in that situation, or putting himself in that situation, so to speak, however you want to look at it. But what do y'all think about that, man? What do y'all think about that? I'm a big Will Smith fan. I think he's one of the greatest actors of all time. I don't even think that's up for debate. Black, white, whatever race, he's one of the greatest actors of all time. Big fan of his, one of my favorite actors. And from, obviously for him to, go from being a rapper, I don't think he really did much stand-up. He might have, but from becoming a rapper to one of the biggest movie stars in Hollywood, you know, I think, you know, that shows his range, and that just shows how he's come a long way and has developed and has a multifaceted is a multifaceted person. So what do y'all think about that, man? I'm not gonna talk too much about it. The slap heard around the world. I'm kind of indifferent about it. I mean, I know I applauded Will for his actions. The joke wasn't funny, and he was defending his wife. And like he said in his speech when he won for Best Actor, you know, love will make you do some crazy things, man. So, you know, what's y'all's take on it? Y'all think Chris got what he deserved, or was Will, you know, going too hard on him? What y'all think, man? Let me know. Because if you don't know, now Lloyd knows.